studio. I'm Sean Alderson, director and founder of Albion Lane Productions. And we're doing today Volumes Up podcast. And in studio today I have the host and one of the, the stars of Volumes Up is Tipper, a.k.a. Braidzie Fasco, has joined us in studio today. And Braidzie, tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you get involved with Volumes Up?
Hey, straight up. I'd like to say first off, thank you, Sean, for allowing me to be here on your podcast. And to you and the crew that you work with, honestly, a real treasure to work with. You will not find a better set of hands, a better set of eyes than you fellas that I have worked with.
Mate, I really appreciate that. So, Tip, tell us a little bit about your journey, if you want to dive into that, and what is it about music and what is it about this documentary that you'd like to be involved with?
Well, you see, way back in the piece when I was younger and I was fostered out as a kid, there was a youth worker there that introduced me to music by playing a guitar, Shane Craven. Much love to you if you're hearing this. And there was all the other ones, rest in peace, Martin Mitchell as well, who taught me the key value of singing from a cultural point of view. Me being, I'm not going to sugarcoat, I'll tell you straight out, I'm basically Koori, Irish, Aboriginal. I call myself Australian, but I identify myself as Aboriginal more importantly. And the thing that starts off like with this journey back when I was 13, it was around about the time when I was just taken from my family and I've gone from foster home to foster home to foster home. I ended up landing with Father Chris Riley at Youth Off the Streets, and honestly, if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be. Some of the hands that went through there, like youth workers, taught us all many things, and I adapted and basically gelled myself around music because of the poetic ways that you've got storytellers, you've got people that are to the point, you've got people that are want to make noise basically for the right reasons, whether it's protests or whether it's, things that are happening. Like, let's say, for instance, today with a lot of things that are happening, like families struggling to eat and stuff like that, and I take a lot of what people go through and what people do, and I sort of aim it towards people like Nas, for instance, in the hip-hop industry, prolific lyricist. Storyteller to the days. Same as Nocturnal Knowledge. I can go on. Tupac, all of them. I can go on, yeah? But the thing that makes me who I am, the reason why I call myself Braidzie Fasco, because like braids in the hair, they weave together. And like music, the genres, the eclectic flows that are out there, we all bind together like braids in the hair. Everything with music gels, and that's what's so beautiful about it. And that's what makes me realise that music is not just about the soul, it's also about the humanity and the people behind you that are on the track, or the people behind you that support you. I'll even say as far as to say as haters, because regardless if they like it or not, you're on their mind. And I mean, I could go a bit further on with some of the other stuff as well, but seeing independent artists, getting back to what we all love and enjoying, being entertainers, not just performers, because as entertainers we're required to perform, which is why I sort of, direct myself to saying the word entertain, because how can I put it? Like some of the acts that we have covered and some of the stage stuff that we have done as well, it really does solidify the fact that Australia is starting to get back to what it used to be at its roots. Finding the core people that are in it, not just for the passion, not just for the beauty, not just for the road, let's say, that it takes to get to where we vision ourselves to be in our direction, whether it's indie, rock, pulp, hip hop, wherever it would be in the genres. But one thing I can say is with a lot of the acts that we have covered, all I can say is be prepared for the documentary, because not only was I amazed hosting them and getting to meet them on a personal level, but I'll leave it for the people to look at and take from themselves as well, and just to sort of see what they say as well about the documentary. I have a very good feeling about it, especially the people that we've covered. And sure, I can shout out some of the names in that as well.
So tell us a little bit about, young Amy Claire. Amy was so a little bit of a backstory about Amy. Myself and my DOP, Victor Hawke, were passing by the Queen Victoria building one afternoon about 3 months ago, and I don't usually stop for buskers, but this girl stopped me in my tracks. absolutely dead in my tracks. And I turned to Victor and I went, who the heck is this girl? So Victor, as he does, like Hawkeye, starts to take photos of this chick, this sister, I should say. Sorry, Amy. And anyway, we got her contact details and that, and the next thing you know, we're contacting her, asking her about her history. She's a single mum with a young boy called a.k.a, who's just one of the most gorgeous boys that you'll ever come across. And this sister has a voice of angels. So what is it that you like about Amy Claire Tips? What is it there that actually you could say to the audience that you need to come and look at this sister sing?
One word comes to my mind, and that's real. She's as real as you're going to get. But if she doesn't mind, I'm going to break it down in half so I can explain the two sides of who Amy is. Sure, I'd like to recognise the fact that single parents, not just single mothers, single fathers, single parents themselves trying to survive in this industry, especially with everything we're going through at the moment, whether it's rent, food, whatever, the cost of living, it's difficult. It's hard. And especially raising a young one, you know, on her own. Sure, no one's ever on their own if they have a support network. I get that. Everybody has one. But when that door closes, it's just parent and the love of their labour being their child at heart, and God as well. I'll admit, you know, I'm a God-fearing man.
Amen.
Praise be to Jesus.
Amen.
And one thing that I do at times go to bed, I just, you know, sort of stop and ask him to look over people that I care about and people that are going through struggle. And the one thing that he did say was, turn to me, put on your worries onto me. The thing is, we do, as artists, there is a lot of us that are God-fearing people that put our worries, put our fears and everything like that to God. With Amy, she does what she does through her music and lives what she lives through her son. And I don't know how she's managed to do it, but she's managed to make the pair of them marriage together.
Yeah, she's done well.
Like that time we went underneath the harbour bridge with her. I won't go any further. I don't want no spoilers, okay? But you and I both know what happened.
We're going back there, mate. We're revisiting that with a band, so
honestly,
stay tuned.
All I can say is stay tuned. Exactly, Sean, stay tuned, because that was a magical night, full impromptu, and you'll enjoy it. Trust me, it starts off funny. That's all I'll say.
So anyway, we got Amy in the doco as well too, and we've come across this young, I guess, young African boy named Yakul.
Oh yes.
So Yakul is just this incredible gentleman that I've been blown away by. And we attended the African Festival about 2 weekends ago, and
that was a blow up. That was
so hectic. So I'm really pleased and proud that we've got these two artists that are gonna lead up our first episode of Volumes Up.
Yeah.
What was your take on Yakul, mate? What is it again too, from blackfella to blackfella?
Yakul honestly is a free spirit. His music, whether it be on the drums, whether it be on the microphone, no matter where it be, he's dancing. You could see his soul on fire in passion, and he is so connected to what he does because of who he is at soul, and also who he is as a lyricist and the people that he works with. And he even surprised me with some of the names that we have come across that he has worked with. And I just stood back and was jaw-dropped.
Pretty
like,
impressive.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, man.
100%. And he's so humble. He's so polite. And I tell you what, his smile is as big as his love for music. I'll admit that, you are.
100. No, Yakul is a truly inspirational character. And so if you're listening to this podcast, guys, please help us like and share this podcast. Please also to get out to see these artists, because we want the Sydney music scene to be back, mate. And it's... coming up in January, we have the King Street Crawl Festival again appearing. So for all you fans and all you inner city dwellers, get out there to come and see your independent bands. Come and support these acts, mate, because they are doing it tough. With guys like Spotify, you know, really digging their claws into these artists. We could get really political with this one, but we're not about political stuff right now. We're about supporting the artists. We're about supporting young talent like Braidzie Fasco, who is going to be a talent on the independent documentary scene. So Braidzie Fasco, mate, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, but also too, thank you for giving your time for this documentary, because when you get into doco making and film making and that, there's a lot that goes on. And
100% there is.
And Braidzie has just been a godsend for me personally. He's been an absolute champion.
I tried to.
So if you guys are listening to this, please go like his page, Braidzie Fasco, like it, share it, get amongst it, and also Albion Lane Production, help us get this documentary out there and that. So again, thank you for appearing on our very first podcast.
No worries.
I'd like to thank TAFE New South Wales for allowing us to come into the studio as well too, and getting this podcast together. So thanks to all the teachers that have supported us. Thank you also to all my crew. You guys are an absolute bunch of angels, and I love you, and you're an absolute godsend, and I know God sent you. Amen to that. And we're going to leave you now with a song later. It's going to come up right after this break. So thank you again so much for it. You guys take care, stay safe, and stay gold.
Peace be real, man, and volumes up, and where do you hear us? If you don't know, now you know.
Still let